Varnashram, or at least we were born in the West in Asuric Varnashram. Our parents may have been failed or a surgeon. Okay, so there's a veneer of Varnashram, but it's Asuric in the sense that it is not meant to please Krishna. Uh, Samsidhira Ritoshanam. The purpose is to please Krishna, whatever you do. Atashi Krishna Nabadir. No, sorry, not this one. There's a verse in the beginning of the second chapter, 1 to 8, perhaps 1 to 13. What is it? Atapun Vivishashkisha Vanasham Dibagasaha Shvanushtita Damasya Samsidhya. Whatever prescribed duty you do, okay, but do it for please Krishna. Otherwise, Shrama Eva Kevalam, it's a waste of time. So even though we are born, we're not even in the Vanashram. That's why we consider Mlech or Chandal, Yavan. But by Krishna's grace, Srila Prabhupada's grace, we took up the path of bhakti to make our life. So we discussed the three features of the Absolute Truth. It's all one Advayagyan. Whether you call it Brahman, Paramatma, Krishna, Bhagwan, it's all one. From the perception of the student, they may call it differently, but the Absolute Truth is one. So the whole purpose is to Kirtitavyasa, Smatavya, Chachatabayam, glorify, hear, remember. So, and that itself is all in one package. It will cut the knot of the karma we discussed, remember, from 16 to 22. It's extremely scientific process. By hearing regularly, by attending the class, by serving, especially those who are freed from vices, then practically speaking, whatever is troublesome to the heart will be eradicated. And then we will be fixed in mode of goodness. The Lord knows, Tamagun, Rajagun, Nishtiki, then we come to Nishti Bhakti. And then from there, basically, everything unfolds very rapidly. Evan Prasanamanaso, Bhagavad Bhakti Yogataha, we become Prasan. Prasan means very joyful. In the mind is no more pulled here and there. Then Bhagavad Tattva Vijnanam, then we start to have very strong scientific understanding of Krishna consciousness. And Krishna says in the Gita, even in the worst difficulty, that devotee doesn't waver. So it's a scientific process, and it's going to take us to Prem. If you look at 1 to 20, Buddha, but with no age, with A. Buddha means bliss. It's or 21 perhaps. Let's see, what is it?
21. No, in 21 there's no
22. 22 means great delight. So that what kind of delight is this? This is, we are still on, we may be on the sadhana level, but we are already feeling Jayatma Suprasidati bliss on the soul platform. And when you look at the past, millions of years behind, all great transcendentalists, they achieve perfection by engaging in Bhakti Yoga, Krishna Bhakti. And then we discussed 23, remember, the Purusharavatar Dati. Krishna accepts to play the role of the Purusharavatar, the Sri Vishnu, but actually it's only him behind. He accepts to play the role, just like a magician, an actor on stage. He accepts to play the role of this role, that role, but he is the same actor. So Krishna is all encompassing. He accepts to play the role. transformation. But in plain and simple terms, there's only Krishna. Krishna and his energy is at work. Everyone is playing its parts for the sake of Krishna. Even the Vishnu avatar and the Vishnu Tattva, what's their job? They know. I'm here to. They're not different from Krishna, yes, but they are in a mood of servitor Godhead. So even Lord Balaram, even Srimati Radharani, they are in a mood of Dasya, always serving Krishna. So Krishna is the supreme, the fountainhead. And of course, we discussed Sutta Goswami was quite heavy. Well, before we jump to that, perhaps 24 is important. A beautiful analogy. Can someone remind us, fire, smoke, and wood. Beautiful analogy here in 24. You can look at 24. Obviously, wood is a transformation of earth. We know that. And within wood, you have fire. Why is it so easy?
Better than the raw wood.
Yes, Purnachandra?
Yeah, I got it. Fire is a transformation of earth, but smoke is better than the raw wood, and fire is still better. For by fire, we can derive the benefit of superior knowledge. Similarly, passion, rajas, is better than ignorance, but goodness, sattva is the best. Then we can realize the absolute truth.
So it's very well explained by Srila Prabhupada in that book, 424, that you can ignite wood because fire is there in a subtle form, especially if it is dry. The wood will catch fire. It's already there in the group. Fire would be compared to passion, and before you, well, in other words, there's a progression between wood, smoke, and fire. Wood would be ignorance, smoke would be passion, and fire would be goodness. So you have to extract first the fire from the wood. So it means to say even someone who is deeply in the mood of ignorance can be reawakened. Krishna consciousness can be rekindled by a very powerful guru like Srila Prabhupada. Even though we were totally in the mood of ignorance before we met devotees, like raw wood, but he managed through his books, through his devotees, through the practice to ignite the fire in us. And beginning there is smoke. Okay. And why is fire the best? Because with fire you can look at the verse, Brahmadarshanam, you can engage into home yajna, fire sacrifices for the sake of pleasing Krishna. When you get initiated, when you marry, you have seen in Islam, there's so many fire going on, fire ceremonies. So that's how you approach. Actually, the flames of the fire are compared to the tongue of the Brahmanas, and Krishna is eating through the tongue of the Brahmanas. So this beautiful, neat progression: wood, smoke, and fire. Ignorance, passion, goodness. And then Sutta is reminding us that, since time immemorial, devotees, sages have taken up the path of bhakti. Just like Gita 4:10, Krishna makes the same point. Of devotees, sages in the past, they have taken that pathway and they achieve perfection. Bhav, they achieve my same nature as me, Arjuna. So you're not the first one, you're not the last one. This pass is totally official. It works. This is the real pass. Raja Vidya Raja Guyan Paditamutaman 9-2 guitar. This is a royal pass, the kingly pass. All the other pass are just little rivulets. And they need the royal pass to even gain their fruits. Unless they are connected to the bhakti, they won't even bear fruits. You know? So and then 26 Sutta is quite heavy. You notice against demigod worship. What does it say? 26. We covered all these things. Huh? I'm just recapping.
Says to reject demigod
Yeah.
worship and worship Vishnu.
Yeah, and it's quite, look at the adjective, horrible, ghastly. It's heavy, you know. And in the purport, Srila Prabhupada explained that some demigods are quite horrible. I don't know if you have seen Bhadrakali, Mahakali. You have seen the form of Durga, they drink blood, they kill Rakshasas. They are extremely frightening when you look at Bhadrakali. I don't know if you have seen in India, especially in Bengal. So we should not, in other words, let's not fall into the trap of disrespecting them. No, they are Vibhutamat Sad. It's called in Sanskrit. The demigods are called Vibhutimat Sadvat. They are agents of the Lord. So you cannot insult. If you're a citizen, you're not going to start insulting the ministers. No, it's not proper. You don't have to. You go straight to the king. If you can't serve the king, you bypass the ministers. And you don't offend the ministers because the ministers will be happy. Okay, this guy is worshipping my boss. So nothing wrong with that. So we should not disrespect, but we don't worship them. We pay our respects because they cannot even. We have seen in the Gita, once you have used up the merits that enabled you to go there, serve the Lord, up. Once you've used up, it's like le jeu de loi. You have seen in the kids play that game. You go with you go up. By the way, you pull out the wrong card. Please start from scratch. Start from zero. You start from zero. So this is exactly the same with the liberation. Once you have used up the merits, up, back to square one. So not even tread that path. It's a waste of time. And finally, we came to, I think it was the last verse, 28, 29, that Vasudev, and you have seen that verse, Vasudev Param Deda, Paramakaha, Parayo, Parakriyaha, Paramgyan, Parodharmo, is the final word in anything, in yoga, in dharma, gatihi in destination, in kriya means action, in maka means sacrifice. Whatever you do, tap, austerity. So it's definitely a shortcut, an amazing shortcut. There is no question of, there's millions of quotes. So everyone who has a good mind, especially in Kali Yuga, we cannot afford to be splayed out all over the place. So that's the best. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Basically, from just like, yeah, Jiva Goswami makes a beautiful point. We know that amongst the four Vedas, who is the best Vedas? Do you know? some bed is the best bed. Why? Because even Krishna says in the Gita 10:22, of all the Vedas, I am the Samved. Because Samved, it contains beautiful prayers glorifying Krishna. And henceforward, it represents him because the prayers are not different from Krishna. So in the same way, all the other paths, Kamakand, Gyanakand, even Upasana Kand, they glorify Krishna indirectly. Glorifies Krishna directly. Hence, it is the most important Vedas. In the same way, Puranam, Samaveda, the Srimad Bhagavatam is the only Puran which worships Krishna, praise Krishna directly. You cannot find any other Puranas so straightforward as Srimad Bhagavatam. And not only that, in the Skanda Puran, there's a verse mentioning if you study Srimad Bhagavatam, you get the benefit of studying all the Puranas. There's 18 Puranas and 18 Upapuran. Upapuran means sub-Puran. 18 by 2, 36. When you study Bhagavatam, you get the benefit of studying 36 Puran. This is how glorious is Bhagavatam. I've been telling you for years, but no need to. Kilva Parea we discussed in 112. What is the use of even studying any other books? What is the use? Even yesterday mentioned that in 112. Kilva Parea. What is the use of any other scripture? So now let's move on from 13. Now there's a shift. There's a major shift here. I don't know if you guys